take a look at the nursery clinic and show you guys how far we've come. So the electricity isn't on, but I think it's bright enough so that you'll be able to see it. This is the entryway, and you can see that it's a little bit like a foyer. I've got a chandelier, a soffit that hides the air ducts because I do have it climate controlled. My whole goal in this was to make this as close to, ooh, that was loud. My goal in this was to make this as close to being at home as possible. So I've got all the trappings. I wanted it to be finished as if it's a house, to look like a house. In fact, I need to get a couple of lounge chairs so that I can put in here that I will use to sit with the puppies or sit with the moms when they're in full whelp, and to give it more of a home-like appearance. But you can see that I have stations or cubbies, and that's for the mothers to whelp in and to keep the puppies in as well. Everything is all trimmed out nicely. I've got some fans. You can see that I've got the air ducts so that I can pump in heat and cool air. And if we look at the individual stations, it's tiled in. It's like a sauna or a shower. So it's easy to clean, wipe down. And you'll notice that there's cutouts. We're going to have access points to the run outside, the deck. There'll be a door that's installed so that I can open it up and let them out and play. And I'll show you that. But I also have cubby lights. So each cubby has an individual light that will have its own switch. So I can turn on and off individual cubbies as needed. And I also have electrical outlets that in the event that I feel that I need to have the heat lamps, I'll be able to plug them up, attach them to the wall, plug them up. So that's a really nice feature there. Of course, the glass doors enable me to see the moms inside, see the puppies, and if need be, if they need their privacy, I was thinking about putting tension rods across the top and hanging a curtain such that if the mom does need a bit of a privacy, I could just put the curtain up, and so they wouldn't necessarily be exposed looking out at the room, and then take them down when I'm not using them. But a tension rod would serve that purpose very easily at the top there, easy to put up. But yeah, I'm thinking about putting a couch or maybe a big lounge chair right here. Not too much furniture because I want enough space in here so that the puppies could actually come out in this environment as well. It's all tiled, so I don't have to worry about cleanup of mistakes and accidents. But it'll be perfect. It's got the home feel. It'll be nice and warm in the wintertime like today, yet cool and cozy in the summer months, the warmer months. So it's like being at the house, except it's an extension of the house. I want it to look very nice. And once I get in here and clean the floor, clean all of the Georgia red clay out of here and put up some decorations and things, it's gonna look more home-like and certainly not like, I don't know, institutional. But this is what I was waiting on, the contractors to come back and do all the caulking and remaining trim and the last layer of paint. And since all of that has been done, it looks more finished. Anything else in here is just cleanup and just some things here and there. but my joints look good. They've caulked them. All just the aesthetic things that were necessary. Just at this point, like I said, cleanup. But I'm really, really excited. This was all my design and how to do it. I think it'll serve me. You step over into the whelping area so that they're not coming right out, and it will contain any moisture inside. But learn from past mistakes. They like to chew, so no wood corners or anything like that. And we have to put a little bit of metal across the ledge there. But this is great. I really love it, especially when I put up some wall hangings. Love, love, love my chandelier. It's got just enough shabby chic without being too frilly, but give me a little bit of, I don't know what you call it, a little bit of an elevated look. And so all the trim work, these were actually shop doors, like barn doors, but we had them finish it off so it raises its look, its elevation. And they went ahead and trimmed out my my lights up there in the foyer. So a lot of sunlight can come through. And I love this little entranceway. In fact, the way the door to the lab, and we'll go in there in a second, is lined up perfectly with that window. And then if you come all the way over here, lined up with that window, I get a lot of sunlight coming in here. In fact, I get a 360-degree view of the village as well as some of our other stations. Like if I look out here, you can see the goat paddock. It's pretty cool. And then if I come this way, I can see the kennel. That's under construction as well. The right side has a lot of complete, not the front, but the back. You can see they're like little apartments, brownstone apartments. And the left side is being cleared out so that the construction workers can complete that. But let's enter the lab. I do have a door here, so in case I wanted to close this and separate the areas, if you see this, see how that looks? So it has its own space. Oops, I'm running into things. So I can separate the space, but the lab is what I'm so excited about because I've got everything I need in here. I'm going to have a stainless steel exam table. It actually came in the mail the other day, so we have it, so we've just set it up. I have plenty of lights, overhead light, a can light, and then that drop light that will be right over the table. Plenty of countertop space. I have been missing that completely. Plenty of countertop space. That's where my sink will go. I do have my faucet. And which is cool, I'll have hot water. The hot water tank is right under here. So I'll have hot water, and this area here will be a washer dryer combo unit, which will be very necessary for those towels and blankets that get soiled with the puppies. So that is going to be fantastic to have a dedicated washer and dryer and not have to use my personal washer and dryer, you know, for people. Plenty of cabinetry that I need for preventive care medicines and all the other accoutrements that I need. But right across, you can see the kennel. So I have a great view. There's that 360-degree view. I can see all around me. And when the dogs are out, I can see them playing outside in that direction. If they come over here, and I go around, we'll go out on the deck in a second. But in that area, right over there, is where the refrigerator is going. So full-on refrigerator, washer, dryer, sink setup. I opted not to have an oven or stove because I'm not going to be doing that level of cooking, but I will have a cooktop, like just maybe a hot plate or something that will allow me to fix some things if I need to. But this is really cool. You can see straight through to the nursery area. Over here is just a utility closet. And so let's go on outside onto the deck. That's where you come up. We got so much done. Still a lot to do, but we've accomplished a lot. I don't want to lose sight of that. Now, if you take a look, the top of this deck is actually made out of a composite material for like dog kennels. So we don't have to worry about it warping or disintegrating under urine and feces and things like that. This should hold up quite well. We'll still paint it so that it looks nice, but this was the best thing. It's not wood, it's some kind of composite. For the deck, you can see that this part, half of the deck is open, and the other half, there will be an enclosed area. So that part of the deck, we have to finish it, but we'll have a rooftop, and we're going to close it like a sun deck, a sunscreen deck, because this will have a door. And if you recall inside where we saw those openings, the puppies, when we open up the door from each of the cubbies, they will be able to come out here and be fully protected from the elements, from the weather, as well as any predators, because we're going to have that wire, that hardware cloth all around from the floor to the ceiling, and they can be out here, and I can feel like that they are safe. So that's pretty cool. But even from out here, you can see that we still have a bit of a backyard, a backyard within a yard. So I can use this area for the puppies as well once I get it landscaped, cleaned up, dried out, and cleared out as well. So there's plenty of room behind here to have the puppies play. But when I want to keep them safe, they can stay under here. It's pretty cool. I'm so excited about it because it's exactly what I needed. Dedicated space for them. That's gonna work out nice. It's beautiful. It's not even done, and I can see how beautiful and functional it's going to be. So yeah, this is what we've been doing all this time. This is what's been keeping us busy, working on the nursery clinic, getting this constructed, and I can't wait until we get to the point where we show you the progress made in the kennel. It looks nothing like it did before. Doesn't look institutional at all. I wanted it to look like little apartments, houses, like a brownstone in New York. So they are comfortable. It will look nice. It will feel nice. I don't like the idea of a institutional kennel, but something that's cozy. And then they can come out. So we don't have to have them in there all day. They can come out and have this whole area to play and exercise, and we'll take them out and have supervised training for them, and it's just going to be nice. Like, I can't wait till when we finally get all this stuff cleaned up. But I can see it. I can really see it. Before, it was a dream that we had to work hard, and actually see it come to life like this is just amazing, and I'm so happy to be able to share it with everyone. But yeah, this is it. This is the, what are we calling it? The baby bungalow nursery clinic. But yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy it. I'm actually gonna bring the Frenchies over here because this will be good for them to be able to play out here safely. I'm worried that snakes and other predators, fox, coyote we have out there, if we're just out and about, they can easily be snatched up. But when I'm over on this side, they're safe within the borders of the village, as well as if I have them up here, or if even put them out there in the sun deck, that would be perfect. I don't have to worry about them. So yeah, that's it. When it gets further along and beautified up and painted and get my wall hangings and my table and my television and everything else, I'll do another view or a tour for you guys. And at that point, hopefully I'll be all moved in and I can get more videos out showing you the new baby bungalow. But that's it for now.